Good morning, Nat. Thank you for joining me this morning. How are you today?
Yeah, good, thank you. Very good.
Good. Just for everyone that's listening, would you mind just maybe sharing a little bit about yourself and your role?
Yeah, sure. So I've been teaching for over 20 years in the Catholic education system, as well as teaching. I have an assistant principal role at my school, and I've been an assistant principal for about 14 years as
Mm.
well. And I'm married with two lovely kids.
Oh. And
Mm.
super busy keeping that role and also running the household as well, no doubt.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So how do you blend life with work and especially being up in admin as well?
Um, Pretty much just keeping a very good to-do list,
Mm.
keeping everything scheduled, very good at time blocking, and I love it with my when my husband is away for work, and he's usually away 1 or 2 nights a week. My poor husband, I do love him,
Yeah, I was going to
but
say, did you say you love when he's away for work?
I do love it when he is away from work because I just know for those 2 nights that week, I kind of like think it's my night shift kind of work. So
Yeah.
sometimes I try and do everything at school, but obviously there's some projects that I have to do at home.
Yes.
And I always do it when he is away, and that way when I'm at home, I am the wife and the mum and focusing on that. But I kind of like love it when he's away so that I can get other extra work done and just get on top of things. And the staff laugh because they always know when my husband's away because they get extra emails from me that night
They
or
know
extra
that.
tasks to do. So my staff just laugh when and they definitely know when my husband is away because they have more things to do for them as well.
And I'm sure your husband knows what you're up to as well. And I know that he probably
He
doesn't take
does.
offense to that at all. But
No,
I just
no.
want to touch on that a little bit because I think a lot of us might be in the same boat. So, what would be the key feelings when he's at home if you wanted to do work? What would be your key feelings?
He's pretty good. I just let him know that I've just got 1 or 2 tasks that I have to do, and then he will go. Thanks for letting him know. He'll either take the kids out for a walk, or I generally do it
Beautiful.
when they go to bed. But I kind of like keep that to the minimum. But I certainly let him know and give him the heads up that I've got like little bits and pieces to do. And he's really, really, really supportive of my job and supportive of my role. So I was very, very lucky.
Yeah, wonderful. And I think the key thing to take away there is definitely the communication, like just being honest and saying, look, I really do have a couple of things to do. And then sticking to those couple of things. Don't let them roll out and continue.
Yes.
Like, yeah, just keep within that boundary of you're sticking to those couple of things. So that's wonderful. What do you enjoy about your role?
Do you know what I love? Just being able to support people, help people, and I'm a very big advocate of well-being. So
Mm,
I like look at where areas of needs are. How can I be supportive? How can I help them just fill their own cup? And yeah, I'm very supportive of the well-being side of the aspect of my job, which I love, and just love popping in and out of different classes, helping out where I can, and yeah, just being there for everyone as well.
you're just singing from my own heart at the moment as well. So, so obviously that's all the things that you love and enjoy. What do you find challenging about your role?
I probably find the most challenging is when, because I always see the good in everyone, and I have
Mm,
like everyone's coming from a place of good intentions. So I kind of like do find it really, really hard when people won't go the extra mile for the children or for their job. I get why, but I find that really tricky because I would do it. So I'm thinking of,
yeah.
um, yeah, I would go that extra mile, and I find it hard when other people don't. But that's fair enough. Everyone's got their own circumstances. Everyone's got to do the job within their own boundaries as well. But I probably would find that the most challenging for
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah. It's sometimes because those things are out of our control, aren't they? So that's what frustrates us the most.
Yeah, absolutely.
So with going the extra mile and so on and always giving 100%, is there ever been any times where perhaps your own health and well-being has suffered?
Probably this time I sort of overthink things or
Yeah.
overthought decisions, and they didn't quite sit well with me in having that decision making ability. So then I would just go back to the person the next day or just send them a text message. So probably when you're making decisions and it doesn't sit well with other people, and then I always reflect on that, and that sometimes takes a bit of a toll.
Yeah.
Um, probably that, yeah.
Yeah,
The decision-making process can be a bit tricky.
definitely. So then what are other things that you do to maintain your health and well-being, like on an ongoing basis? Do you have any rituals or habits that you do regularly, or do you
Yeah.
just pick and choose?
I probably pick and choose. I've started walking, and I've done that for like 18 days in a row
Oh,
now.
yay.
I know. So
That's
I
huge.
can't.
You've got
I get it.
you,
Oh,
you've got like 3 more to do, and then you've got your like 21 days where they say that that's how long it takes to make a habit. So let's see.
yeah.
Oh, hang in there, hang in
Oh,
there.
I know. I've got 3 more days to go. Yeah. So I do that. I get up at 5 o'clock every morning, and I
Oh,
go for
wow.
a little walk. It's about a 40-minute walk.
Wow.
And so I usually listen to podcasts or listen to like little videos. I just save all my Facebook videos and watch on my walk. And then I've just been coming back home. I usually get home about 6 o'clock, and then I've started making a cup of tea, which I'm not a tea drinker. I'm a coffee drinker, so I thought I'll start the day with a cup of tea. And I just usually try and set my intentions. I always think of 3 things for the day that I have to do, and more one is a self-care for me, and then 2, I always prioritize for other people what I need to do, either a work thing or check in for someone, and I just set a little goal that I have something to look forward to when I get home, like a little self-care thing, getting through the day.
That is absolutely wonderful.
So I do that in the mornings.
So if there's any days where you don't do that, do you notice the difference in your day, or is it just one of those things that you just let it roll off the back and then it's okay, you've got tomorrow to do it?
Yeah, I just always, you know what, everything pops up, life pops up, and I just like go, okay, well, it didn't happen for today. Just in my mind, I go, okay, that's fine, I can do it for tomorrow, and just kind of like reschedule my own brain.
Oh, that's so
My little
wonderful.
goals.
So
yeah, I'm pretty easygoing.
But I think that's so good to be able to do that rather than hold yourself to it, because we have so many things that we have to do, and it's just nice when we can put that flexibility into it. So they are some great recommendations anyway for educators, but do you have any specific any other recommendations for educators that are listening to maintain their health and well-being?
I probably just have learnt last year, probably learnt the most just in your own school or in your probably school related to find your marigold. And I just read like a little article about find your marigold, and I did this little activity where I actually gave marigold seeds to the staff. And I just think everyone's got, you're not always going to agree or disagree with everyone on staff, but you do have to get along professionally, and you just need to find those people out in your school community who's going to support you, have your own back and look after you. So my recommendation will be find your marigold on your staff.
Oh, that is
Definitely.
such a beautiful recommendation. And what a lovely
I'd like to do that.
What a lovely conversation to have with you. Thank you so much for sharing that with our community.
You're welcome. Nice meeting you as well.
Yeah, in person. All right. Thanks, Nat. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, take care. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.